up, guys? It's Kyler at the Mountain Dad YouTube channel. Today I drove up to the mountains to try some new fires for you guys. I'm trying out some long-lasting fires and some self-feeding fires. The idea is to have these fires keep me warm all night, no shelter, no sleeping bag. But unfortunately, there's a lot more snow than I thought there would be. So I'm gonna have to get creative and figure out a way to keep me dry and out of the snow. Hopefully I can build myself a little raised platform, something like that. But we'll see, we'll figure it out, no worries. I'm trying to take lots of breaks out here. So I think if I get sweaty, that could be possibly the worst thing that could happen. Try not to work too hard, but trying to hurry at the same time because I only have 2 hours left of sunlight. I think up ahead I'm seeing a spot that's looking pretty good though. That spot I was talking about was a bust. Too deep of snow. Keep moving on. We'll find something. Hopefully soon. Sun's going down. It's gonna be hard to build this shelter in the dark. I've walked way too far. Started to sweat. I gotta just pick a spot and make something out of it. So I'm going with this fallen tree right here. Trying to make a little shelter underneath it and then build my long-lasting and self-feeding fires right here on the outside. See if I can make it through the night. This snow is just so much deeper than I thought it was going to be. It's made it really hard getting around and made it really hard to not sweat. So instead of walking around and sweating more, we're gonna go for it right here. It was not smart to do that without gloves. Oh, that's cold. Snow is really fine and powdery, so it makes it hard to stack on there. Whew, one thing after another out here. So that's part of the fun, I think. Dealing with challenges, figuring out ways to overcome them. Found a solution. If I just take the snow off the top of the logs that have fallen over, there's like ice and it stays together like a little ice block. I'm able to stack it up on my wall. This is gonna work. I think that'll be plenty insulated. The sun has gone down and it's getting really cold really fast. So before I make my bed, I'm gonna get a fire going so I have somewhere to warm up. I cleared out a little spot right here for my fire. My bed's gonna go right there. So I'll start off with the reverse fire where you do the small stuff on top, big stuff on bottom, so it burns slowly down, lasts a long time, and then I'll probably go into the feeder fire for when I go to bed. I'm going to show you guys a pretty neat way to start a fire. All you need is a stick of gum and a AA battery, which hopefully you have in a light or something, and then a stick of gums because you chew gum. Who knows? But if you happen to have these two items, you can start a fire. Having a cotton ball also helps, but you can do it without it. Step 1, open up the gum, throw it in your mouth. Now you have to tear it so that the center is pretty skinny. I think that'll be perfect. It's getting cold out here. And this is not as easy as I thought it'd be. Went a lot better at my house. Typical. Oh, it's a miracle. Well, guys, after all that, my fire went out, and I'm out of gum, out of cotton balls, and I have no way to get a spark, especially in the snow. So I have to hike back to my truck, which I do not really know where it's at because I was wandering around through here. So I'm leaving one of my camera lights on, just pointing up right here, hoping that I can find this spot again after I hopefully find my stinking truck. Ugh, this is not going well, but it's all part of the fun, right? It's like 20 degrees out here, freezing, deep snow, walking around trying to find my truck, and then hopefully finding my way back to all my stuff. Ay. Okay, well, I'll take you guys with me to the truck, so if I get lost, I'm not alone. I have you there as moral support. Nothing but animal tracks out here, man. This is desolate. I shouldn't have put so much faith in the gum technique. That was a bad idea. Good news. I have just crossed what I believe are my tracks. Awful path, though. What was I thinking? There had to have been a shelter spot closer to this dang van. To my truck. I was too picky. Holy moly. That was probably a mile as a crow flies, but who knows how far I walked. I was zigzagging all over. But there she is. The old beauty. Now we just gotta hope there's something in here I could use to start a fire with. Ay. Good news. I have an entire bag of jumbo cotton balls. Nothing stopping us now. Not only that, I have a ferro rod. Alright. Let's go get this party started again. Hopefully quickly, because it is cold out here. Well, finding camp took a lot longer than it should have. I think I followed my footsteps the first time I came out, where I was walking over the woods looking for a spot to build camp, and not my tracks. Going from camp back to the truck, so it took like 40-45 minutes to get back here. But luckily I had that light going. I don't know if you guys can see, but right there So the light I set up so I know where camp is. At least I did something right this trip. Whew. No more Mr. Nice Guy with this fire. It's getting lit. One way or another. I'm hungry. And I'm probably going to be really cold once I recover from that hike. I started sweating a little bit, so I'm a little worried about that, but not too bad. Yep, starting a fire with gums for the birds. Ferro rod and cotton balls. That's how I like to do it. Now that I have my fire established and it's getting a little bigger, I can put the logs on there that are a little wetter and we'll dry them out and then burn. Before I build my self-feeding fire, I want to get a nice bed of coals as the foundation for it. And because I have a tinfoil dinner, I need to cook my tinfoil dinner on a bed of coals. So, get a little bonfire going here, and then I'll set up the self-feeding fire, and we'll be cozy. Oh, and I also still need to get some pine boughs to make my bed. We're getting a late start, but we're gonna make it. I've been working on this shelter for about 4 hours. I need some food in me, I'm starving. It's almost 10 p.m. and I haven't had anything since like 9 a.m. today. Besides some dehydrated apples and some dried mangoes. So we're gonna go in there, we're gonna test out our bed, make sure it's big enough, and then we're gonna get our tinfoil dinner going. Oh, I could fall asleep right now. Easily. I have a thermometer in here and a thermometer outside, and right now we're a little over 10 degrees Fahrenheit different. Switch it to Celsius for you Celsius people. Let's try out this bed and try not to fall asleep before I build the self-feeding fire. Ooh. Up to 34, almost 35 degrees in here, and that's on the ground, so it's a little warmer up higher. Alright, I'll get back to you guys when the dinner's done, and hopefully after that I'll have some more energy and we can finish this bad boy. Well, I fell asleep, and the fire died on me. There's still some hot coals there though, so that won't be a problem. We're gonna stoke up the fire and hope our food's done, because I'm starving, I'm ready to eat. Alright, let's open this bad boy up. Oh yeah, baby. I put carrots, potatoes, ground beef, mushrooms, and onions in it. And it's delicious. Or I'm starving. You never really know on these campouts. My water's freezing. To put it by the fire. I'm stuffed. It was delicious. I'm gonna build the long-lasting fire for you guys. Shame to come all the way out here and not do it just because I'm being a baby and I'm tired. One more drink. And back to work. It's 10:30. Just so you know. I hope you appreciate this, and you at least subscribe and like the video. Thanks. It's time to put the old agawa to work. Need to find me a decent sized tree that's fallen over, preferably dry. There's this one, but holy moly. See if we can find something a little drier. You know what? We're gonna go with that one. The fire will dry it off. It'll be fine. try to set up this reverse fire. Whatever happens, happens. I'm going to bed. You know what this could use? Some cotton balls. Yeah. I'd say she's going now. We'll see how long it lasts. I'm gonna turn in for the night, guys. I'm exhausted. It's a little after midnight. I'm gonna set up a time lapse on this fire so you guys can see what it does, but we'll see you in the morning. Good night. This fire went all wrong. Tipped over. I guess we're just having a regular fire now. Whatever. We tried. I think the problem was that it was too wet. The ground wasn't level enough, so it wasn't burning evenly because some parts were dry, some parts were wet. Yeah, I think you need dry wood to do this. So we'll try it again, but with dry wood. I'm going back to sleep though. Good night. Good morning. The sun has started to come up. We have a little bed of embers still. It was unfortunate that our reverse fire started on fire from the bottom and turned into a bonfire, but those logs still lasted 4 to 5 hours, so it was still okay. And then I have to get up every once in a while and gather some smaller sticks to get me past the last 2 hours. It stayed about 20, 25 degrees warmer in here most of the night, so it really wasn't that bad. That's final temperature. The final temperature is 48 degrees in here, 22 degrees outside. Yeah, pretty significant difference. Still kind of cold, but not unbearable. I'm gonna get up, get packed up, clean up camp, and hike on back to the truck. I'm kind of worried about the truck not starting this cold weather. It doesn't usually do too well, and I'm kind of worried about getting out of the spot I parked. So we'll see how that goes. Here it goes. Moment of truth. Woo-hoo-hoo. Purring. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.